Ever have one of those days where you just wake up and know it's going to be a bad day? No one can cheer you up and nothing you do seems right? All you want to do is go home and sleep it off and wait for the endless hours to pass by until the next morning, right? Well then, before you head off to bed, why not pick up this book? In Nights in Rodanthe, there are two people, Amanda and Brent, who have a couple of children and are deeply in love. Suddenly, Brent dies from cancer and leaves Amanda in a world of depression and having to take care of her children. She asks her mother, Adrienne, to help look after the children. Adrienne comes over to her daughter's house and tells Amanda a story that Adrienne thinks will help. The story is about Adrienne and Paul and how they met. Adrienne's former husband had divorced her for another woman, sending Adrienne into the same spiral as Amanda. Adrienne's friend asks her if she would want to get away and look after her cabin for a couple weeks. Adrienne agrees and heads out to Rodanthe, North Carolina. There she finds out that she is supposed to be in a big hurricane, and a person is supposed to be staying in the cabin during the hurricane, Paul. Paul is a surgeon whose wife lets him because he worked long hours. Paul and Adrienne meet and immediately fall in love. Paul has a son, and who is a doctor in Ecuador, and after meeting Adrienne, decides that he must repair him and his son's relationship. Paul leaves North Carolina, promising Adrienne that when he comes back, they'll be together forever. While in Ecuador, though, Paul suffers a fatal automobile crash trying to save his son. His son comes back to North Carolina and delivers the news to the person his father never quit talking about, Adrienne. After telling the story about Paul and losing the person she really cared for, Amanda knows that she needs a change and that Brent wouldn't want her neglecting their kids and sulking. This story is tragic, but it's also a great read for those down days. I promise you this story will stick with you and make you have a better day, besides the fact that the story is actually tragic. If you find out that you love this book, you might also love The Rescue, The Wedding, True Believer, The Guardian, 3 Weeks with My Brother, and At First Sight.